welcome to my channel. Welcome back to all my friends and welcome to my new subscriber. It is July 18th. My name is Stephanie, and since there are so many with that name, just call my nickname. It's Nenek. I am from Jakarta, Indonesia. This channel is about a crafting channel, especially cross stitch. So we talk mainly about the materials, fabric, the designs, cross stitch designs, and so on. Sometimes I will throw in some my other crafts like sewing and diamond painting. And for this video I have of course whips, my work in progress, my stash dive purchase, and then a bit of sewing and plans. And I will not do the know my country section for this video. Instead I will do hashtag Bella Stitch Pandemic Tag. So yesterday I watched Michelle Ben this video, and I think it will be fun to also answer it here in this video. Okay, before I go into my whips, I want to give a shout out to Garrett, Cafe Stitcher, and Katie, the Stash Queen. They made a new channel, a collaboration of both of them. It is named Stitch Mania Talk Show. They just made their first video 2 weeks ago, and I love their first video, so go watch them. Now my whips. First is my daily project. It is my Heaven and Earth designs, my mini blue dragon. I will insert the cover design somewhere in this screen, and I work on this 30 minutes every day, and it will have a turn in the weekly rotation. And here is my progress. So I didn't work very much, not very much, but the area that I'm stitching is starting to get a little bit of confetti. So yeah, now that a bit of the stash acquisition purchase, I just bought Pattern Keeper yesterday. Many people have already talked about it. I know Pattern Keeper, the reviews are awesome. Sorry, that was the announcement from the apartment building. And I was talking about Pattern Keeper. So I know the reviews are amazing, but since I don't have a tablet, I only have the phone that I'm using. I thought the screen is so small that I don't think I will enjoy using Pattern Keeper. That's why I just refrain from using it. And finally yesterday I tried to use Pattern Keeper because working on this Heaven and Earth designs, I use a working chart, and it's a bit difficult to navigate, like where the stitch will go from this place to another place. That's why I chose the parking method, so I don't need to search all the symbols, where are they, and yeah. But the working chart is a bit small, and I feel like, well, I will just give it a try since we have the free trial for 30 days. And my first reaction is, oh my god, what have I done this time? It's, yeah, it's fairly small, but I managed to zoom into like 2 columns, and I really enjoy it so much. Uh, that's why I paid it right away, and I just started to do it cross country here. And it is very enjoyable to do cross country since I can choose the symbol I'm working on, and they will highlight all the symbols in the area I zoom in, and I just navigate. I will go from this point to that point. Yeah, it's so easy to plan my journey from point to point. And yeah, my next plan for this week is I want to work all of this park thread. I will stitch them all, and then I will go full on cross country. And then what I will also do is I will grit the fabric using the water erasable pen, so it will be even easier for me to count. And then my next week, from 6 to 12th of July, I work on this design, Shoot for the Moon. It's by Emma Condon from Stitchrovia, and I finished it. So, yay! This is my finish. Okay. I really focus on finishing this, so I sleep almost midnight every day just for this. And yeah, I really like how it turned out. And oh, sorry, before I continue, my Heaven and Earth designs, I worked this on 18 count either, and I use cloth for thread DMC, of course. Yeah, and I stitched 2/1. This one I stitched on hand dyed Aida by my local dyer Gencho. It is 14 count, and stitched 2/1 using the cloth for thread. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to finish it, so I'm circling around 3 ideas, but yeah, I'm still waiting on how I will FFO it. And then yeah, you know how I was so happy that I always use working chart, paper working chart, and when I finish it, like you can imagine the graduation party where they throw all their hats, and I throw the working charts. And my husband just like yeah, because I worked on it I started on April 6th, 2018. I finished it July 10th, 2020. So, well, with lots of break in between. So, yeah. I will put it here so you can enjoy it. Okay. My next whip is for the next project. after I finish this, well, I will have a new start in place for this whip. I have decided on that new start. It is the Lift Every Voice by Bart Dune or Dan. Sorry, I butcher his name. He is Park Hopper Bart in YouTube, in Flosstube. So yeah, check his channel out. From the lately I have acquired three designs that I will purpose it for to join representation madrasah. So the first one is the Lift Every Voice by Bart Dan, and MLK sampler from Stone Street Stitchwork, and We Are the Same by Heartstring Samplery. So yeah, this that three charts will be worked one after one. So after this one, it is Lift Every Voice, and then after it finish, it will be MLK sampler, and after that it's We Are the Same. Okay, and for my next week, this is the project bag for my Dimensions Paris Market. And here is the cover design. It is designed by Sam Park, and I use all the kit material. It is 18 count ivory cotton Aida, and I use cold for thread. I believe that Dimensions produce their own thread. And here is my progress. Not much progress. I still haven't finished stitch up all this part thread, but I have with the this is supposed to be the sky. I have reached the right side of the first page, so I'm a bit okay with that progress, because at the beginning of this week I have sewing work to be done, and I will show that sewing later at the sewing section. And yeah, I only work on this part, the sky, and then this building. Okay, not much progress, but progress still progress, right? And so I set all the details, and yeah, my plans for the next 2 weeks. On July 20 until 26, I will work on ABCs of Parenting by Lizzie Kate. I kind of miss that project. So yeah, I'm excited that the Spin Wheel app chose that with. And then from July 27 until the August 2nd, I will stitch on my Heaven and Earth Designs Mini Blue Dragon. Okay, next up, my stash acquisition. I downloaded the freebie We Are the Same from Heartstring Samplery. So yeah, I already talked about it. And then pattern keeper, I already talked about it too. And so next is my stash dive. Okay, so I love big projects, perhaps big as projects. So naturally all my kits are big, yeah, for big projects. I'll just show you. Here is dimensions, European bistro. Oops, sorry for the glare. Yeah, you can see it. Oh no. Oh yeah, here you can see it. And then another dimensions, it is the Koziko. I really like the building and the scenery of the village. So yeah, there you are. And then here is there is no name in this kit. This is a realist. I believe maybe this is night cafe if I remember correctly. Okay. I don't know why I really love realist designs, or the architectural flowers and animals. They look so real, and yeah, I have most of their kits in my wish list. And next is this one. I don't know what the name of this pattern. First, I didn't get this on purpose. My friend bought this kit from me back when I was selling cross stitch kits. I still do, but I'm not getting new inventory. I just sell my old inventory to, yeah, just to get them out of my place. And my friend bought this kit from me. It happened that she ran out one of the thread, and so I try to be responsible, and so I get this second kit. I open it and I took the thread that she needed, and so yeah, I have this kit. Yeah, I cannot sell it anymore, so I just acquire it to my personal stash. And luckily I also love this design, so yeah. Next is Design Works Sidewalk Cafe. This is one of the first few kits that I acquired when I first go back to cross stitch. Well, I never really into cross stitch, but well, doing a bit here and there, and in 2013 I fall little by little to the rabbit hole, so yeah. Next is another Russian kit. I purchased this from eBay, and the word the keyword for the search is make your own hand. So yeah, I don't know what. Oh, here the title is Kingdom of Books. Still nowhere written about the company in English. So yeah, make your own hand in eBay. This is the second that I purchased. The name is Spheres of Desires. Okay, yeah, I think you can see it quite clearly. Still with the same, from the same company, make your own hand. Another make your own hand. This is Night Town. And then this is Golden Fleece. The one that in Instagram is called Zolotoruno. Yeah, and the English name is Golden Fleece. This design is called Swan Princess. I love ballerina. I think they look elegant, and I really love her expression in this design. I love the color. It looks like, yeah, so it looks so real, and she's so beautiful. So yeah, I really like it. And then this is another ration kit. I believe this is called I get this from my LNS. My LNS sold mostly kits, and what she put into this company, the English name is, I believe, Wonderful Needle, and I don't know this design's name, but yeah, I love this design. It also looks like not real, but like a painting, but in some way looks real too. Like, yeah, the lighting in this design is great. It make me feel like this is very nostalgic. Not nostalgic, but you know, the scene in the movie, like romantic and quiet and serene. So yeah, and this is by Kandamar Designs. It is the cross adapted from Thomas Kincaid artwork. So yeah, I love the light in this design, the sunset, how the light touches the surface. It looks majestic, and yeah, like a kind of reminder of what the cross means. The last one is this one. Same story. My customer bought this from me, and then she ran out of a thread, and then I open the new kit and I give them the thread. But one thing that is different is I don't like this design. Well, but I of course cannot sell it anymore, but I don't like this design. But yeah, please don't think that I criticize some of you, but well, my upbringing from my family is that I need to be a responsible person, especially when it comes to money. So it's not that I can't spend my money, but I have to think before I spend it whether I will use this thing or I just like candid eye. Yeah, whether I must think whether I need it or I just want this. So yeah, if I have spent my money on something, I usually will use it, like books, cross stitch, other crafts. Usually my money goes to my crafts, and so like if I don't like the books I'm reading, I will keep reading it until the end because I have spent my money on it. And then like I of course have spent money on this, so although I don't like it, I will still make it. But I don't think I will keep this myself. Yeah, I will give the finished product as a gift to others. But yeah, so did you feel a recurring theme from my kids? First I didn't realize it, but when I prepare for this Flosstube, I just realized that from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From these 12 kits, 8 of them involves building. So yeah, I didn't realize that well, I do have a very high recurring theme here. So when I think about my favorites, well, maybe if I narrow it down, it will be buildings, Christmas, and books. The second that will follow is like maybe nature, scenery, painting, and maybe people. Like in Christmas, I love Santa Claus, and of course animals and ladies. But yeah, building, Christmas, and books. Maybe animals will go up a bit. So yeah, let me see. My sewing, my in-laws have a business of hampers, so they made bridesmaid bridesmaid and best man hampers, like gift, and they have a custom pouch and tote bag. So I'm the one who saw them. I get the order last week, and then I made it from Monday until Wednesday. Amongst other things that I have to work on. So I will put the picture here of the pouch and the tote bags that I made. And that is the sewing section for this week. Okay, only the tag that is left. Abby Bella Stitch made this tag for us to answer, but because I don't do the stitch with me, I will answer it here. I will include her video about the pandemic tag in the description box below. So first question, what country are you in? I am from Indonesia, and I live in the capital city, Jakarta, although I don't know whether it will still be a capital city the next few years. And then number 2, when did you start staying home? Well, if you want to say when the lockdown, we never have a lockdown. All we have is semi-lockdown. The semi-lockdown, I think, begins in April 2020 or the end of March, I forgot. But about staying home, I always stay at home because I'm a stay-at-home wife. So yeah, in my personal life, I don't have many changes because I always stay at home. I'm not the type that like go shopping to shopping mall. So yeah, I didn't feel many changes. The only change that I feel is the movie theater. That is the movie theaters. That is the only thing that I like from the shopping mall, that I go regularly. So yeah, it still haven't opened in Indonesia. I don't know when it will be open. Yeah, feel a bit sad there, but I completely understand why. Did staying home bother you? No, I have explained. Are you an essential worker? No. And how do you cope with the current situation? Well, every time I am home from outside, I immediately wash my hands and clean my especially my phone and my glasses with disinfectant, and I go shower. Other than that, we usually have catering for our dinner, and finally my husband approves me to cook in the apartment. And yeah, I started to learn to cook because I couldn't cook. And yeah, I really enjoy cooking. And yeah, I'm still new at this, but I look forward of what I will be learning, because Indonesia have many herbs and spices, so I'm looking forward to learn about them all. How many projects have you started since lockdown? None. Unless, like I said, after I finish shoot for the moon, I will start one, the lift every voice. And then how many projects have you finished since lockdown? One, the shoot for the moon. 8, where have you been doing your pandemic stash shopping? None. I the lift every voice and MLK sampler. Are you joining Demit Megan Cell? Are you joining Stitch M at in her Shillong along? No, I rarely do Cell because I don't like to. Actually, I'm not very keen on starting new projects. Plus, I have already 30 pips and I want to decrease it. That's why I rarely follow any cells unless from my active whips one of them is suitable for the cell. And so the next question, what other cells have you joined? None. What are you looking forward to in the second half of 2020? Since I have acquired Pattern Keeper, there is a counting section, like how many I progress today, and so I hope that will help me to do counting challenges. And last week I also joined full coverage fanatics, and yeah, after this I will list all the challenges that they have, and I will see how many that I can join. So yeah, I think I will go now. My neighbors are starting to be noisy. Oh my god, this is my pet peeves. I don't like noisy voices. Sorry about the pet peeves, but yeah. So I will see you on the next 2 weeks, and I hope you stay safe and healthy. Happy stitching. Bye.